So, Colin Cowherd, ESPN The Herd host, has predicted the Washington Commanders, these guys, will win the NFC East in 2024 in his way too early NFL predictions for the season, of this upcoming season, of course. Let's rap about it, shall we? Roll that old school intro, man. Let's get it. Hey, what's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Tech. Back in another video, man. If I get to go to God, for guys right now, God's open doors. In pay with all you want to do in the Lord's name, pray, man. Today we're here right about the Washington Commanders. In today's video, we're here to talk about one Colin Cowherd, as he's predicted that the Washington Commanders will win the NFC East in 2024. In his way too early predictions. And the question for today: is it crazy to say that out of his mouth, or is it realistic? Let's talk about it. It's crazy for many reasons. To start, why it would be crazy. We don't know who the Washington Commanders starting quarterback is going to be in 2024. So it's kind of hard to say a team that doesn't know their quarterback that's starting for them is going to win a division, right? Another thing is, how is Adam Pearce going to turn out this roster? Is Kendall Fuller going to be here? Is Cameron Curl going to be here? Are guys like Jeremy Reeves? I think Reeves will be here. I'm not really worried about that. Who's going to rush the quarterback? A lot of questions and not a lot of definitive answers at the moment. Right? Is Jonathan Allen going to be here? Even though it seems like he wants to be here now, is he going to be here? It's a lot of questions, right? So that's basically why it would sound crazy for the Commanders to win the NFC East in 2024. Now, why is it realistic? That's what we're going to talk about. I think it is. I think it's very realistic. One team always goes worse than first every year. It's not necessarily what the Commanders are doing per se. It's what the teams around them are doing. The Eagles struggled to the end of last year. A.J. Brown, got a little turmoil with A.J. and the Eagles right now. I don't think he's going to get traded or anything like that, but there's some of the dissension in that locker room with the Eagles right now. They might lose DeAndre Swift. I would love to sign him. They might lose a couple of players, right? And they still have some young players they like with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, Devonta Smith. Their cornerback room is a little older, right? I might need to move on from one of these older corners and get a little younger. So all I'm saying is this. It's hard to keep being good year after year after year after year. And the Eagles have been good, right? Since from the 2020 NFL season, when Carson kind of fell off the cliff and Carson's brought 100 interceptions and what the heck happened to Wentz and all that weird stuff. Outside of 2020, 19 they were solid, 18 they were solid, 17 they were great. 18 they almost won Super Bowl again. It was Super Bowl 2 years ago, 2022. But it seemed like they're starting to kind of have a little bit of fall off in Philadelphia. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be a bad team by any stretch. I just don't think they're going to be the Super Bowl contending team that they were supposed to be going to the 2023 NFL season. So I do think the Eagles should make the playoffs. Probably win a playoff game, but that's about it. That might not even happen, but I think that's about the ceiling for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. The Dallas Cowboys, they hired Mike Zimmer. Zimmer, key to the bima. Zimmer, key to the bima. Though they did hire one Mike Zimmer. Is he better than Dan Quinn right now? Intriguing. Don't know. But they do get Trayvon Diggs back, which is a huge get back. That's a huge return. Because Stephon Gilmore is no CB1 in this league anymore. And Deron Bland, pick six machine. But when he started playing them big boys, they put the spank on him. Whoop this tail. Whoop your head, boy. And whoop this head, boy. So the Dallas Cowboys are interesting, right? They're the enigma of this division. I think the Dallas Cowboys have a really good roster. They have a really good football team. It is hinged on how Dak can be consistent through 17 games, and is Mike McCarthy going to turn up a notch as a head coach? They have the roster. They have some decent coordinators. I like Mike Zimmer. I don't know who their OC is, though. I don't really care. Mike McCarthy's calling the plays anyway. It's hinged on Mike and Dak. Can Mike McCarthy be the head coach and the leader they're looking for? And can Dak be good every week besides maybe a stinker here and there? Which I think he'll be good because Dak is actually a pretty good quarterback. So I think Dallas is still the front-on favorite to win the division for now. But the Commanders can go worse to first. Here's why. I do think these teams in front of us, Dallas, Philadelphia, New York, they're going to have their struggles, right? Number one. Number two, people are going to be sleeping on Washington the entire time. No one's going to think about Washington. No one's going to think about the Commanders. They think all the Commanders are trash. They're trash can water. Throw them away. They suck. That's all they're going to think about, right? So that being said, that gives the Washington Commanders an advantage. And they play a last place schedule. So they play a last place schedule with the other teams in the division they'll be playing, which is huge. And the other two teams that they will normally play in the division that they don't have supposed to play in, they play two other games that they can very, very well win, right? So I guess example versus NFC South. The other NFC division we probably won't play. I think I haven't seen the schedule. I haven't seen the opponents in front of me. We'll play the Panthers, which is a very winnable game, in my opinion, right now with their roster, what it looks like, right? So that's all I'm saying. They might lose a Brian Burns, maybe, but they'll probably tag him. But whatever. They might have to trade him away, which is going to be huge. Number 3, the Commanders are going to really improve their roster this offseason. Right? Whether Sam Howell's a quarterback or not, which I don't believe he will be the starting quarterback, but let's just say he is. He'll have a lot better roster around him in 2023. The offensive line should be vastly improved. The defense should be a lot better under Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr. I'll talk about their press conferences with Joe Witt and Cliff later on. This video will already be recorded before I do that live stream, but I'll be doing a live stream about that very, very soon. So you'll get my analysis on that very soon. But back to the point at hand. I just think with Joe Witt Jr. and Dan Quinn and Tom Donatello and Ken Norton and these guys, Sharif Floyd and Darryl Tapp, they're going to get the best out of this defense. This defense should be a top 12 unit, right? And with that being said, we should be allowing less points a game, which allows the offense to have a little bit more leeway. Right? When offense is scoring 30 a week, it's hard to win. It's hard when the defense is giving it up. It's hard to win. It's hard. It's very, very difficult. So the defense is better. That allows the offense to be better. Why? We'll force more turnovers, and we'll be able to give more shorter fields for our offense to work with. And no matter who the quarterback is, he has Terry McLaurin. He'll have Jahan Dotson. He might have Curtis Samuel. Might not have Curtis Samuel. He'll have a better tight end. I think I'm predicting Noah Fant or Dalton Schultz at tight end. He'll have a lot better offensive line. Probably 3 new starters. They're probably young guys. 1 new starter comes from free agency, and the 1 guy that will be from last year will be Sam Cosmi. So I think this roster will be a lot better. This defense going to be a lot better. This offense with Cliff is going to be lit. Like B-Rob going to eat. I believe whoever the back behind him is, Chris Rodriguez, I don't care who it is. These 3 backs, between Rodriguez, Robinson, and whoever else, they're going to eat. There's Gibson. I don't care. I don't care who it is. They're going to eat because Cliff gets guys open. That's what Cliff does. So hypothetically, with the coaching staff being better, the roster being better, and these other teams kind of teetering a little bit, the Washington Commanders have a shot. Now, are they going to win the division? Probably not. But there is a chance. I will say that. There's a prime opportunity for the Washington Commanders to win the NFC East in 2024 and to go worst to first. That's what I'll do for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts. I got to be safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.